Take me on,
Take on me,
take me on.
take on me.
I'll be gone
In a day or two. Well, hello. No, we're done. We did it. It's already over. Hello, everybody, and we apologize for that opening, but hello! How are you? We are here today for The Flash, episode 11 of season 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, it was kind of horrible.
Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not stretch this out any further than we have to. This is simply about Caitlin thinking, oh my gosh, Ronnie's back, and we have to rescue him. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is against it because Barry isn't convinced, and he wants Caitlin to be prepared. And then the Fire seems to speak to Cecile and says, free me. And so Cecile interprets that as, oh, he wants to die. Of course, Caitlin's against that.
Yeah,
And
it's this show is making me hear echoes. Like this stream. Okay,
Mhm.
better now.
Okay, there you go.
I was going crazier. I thought I heard a voice too. Was it Ronnie? No. This show, just the writing has gotten horrible since after episode 5. You know, that was great with the Thawne, and this just proves my theory. Without Earbud Thawne, the show writers have no idea what to do because they suck at writing. They should take pointers from the Kung Fu writers. Same channel, same writers who are also, and there's also a group of writers who write Superman and Lois. When you don't know how to write, it shows. And this season started off great. Did they get rid of those writers, or are they just one trick ponies? They can only write Reverse Flash show episodes, and that's it. I feel like I've been bamboozled. They're like, oh, we'll give you actual great first 5 episodes, 5-part story, Armageddon, and then it just progressively gets worse and worse again. I just don't understand it. And then remember Barry's jammed down our throats? He's supposed to be the paragon of basically heart. He's been nothing but hate and cruel.
Yep.
He doubts everybody. Last episode, he doubted people too. He doubted Frost, and they made Frost the bad guy. Actually, now it's Barry's turn, and now Barry's the bad person. Again, it's just the point where I just don't care to watch this show anymore. I mean, I'm doing for reviews, but the only good thing about this episode is they brought back an actor, Robbie Amell. They brought his character back.
Yep.
Even in flashbacks.
At the end,
My God, even in flashbacks, did you notice that it actually was better than anything else that's been written on the show? The plot lines, the flashbacks were great.
they were okay.
They were, compared to everything else, they're phenomenal, bro.
Well, yeah,
It actually made me appreciate Caitlin again.
When you compare mediocre to garbage, then yeah, it's going to shine.
Yep, this show had all garbage writing. Cecile needs to leave. She's obviously broken, and she took the longest. What they should have done is had Caitlin said, basically told her like, F off.
Yeah,
same with Barry too, and she should have left. Caitlin, her character should have stormed off and left. The way they treated her, that was not here like to him saying I'm sorry. Well, guess what? What if they actually turned out to be Ronnie and they actually did kill him because they decided they don't want to be heroes? They wanted to just give up. Heroes never give up, and that's what this show needs to be inspiring. If he was supposed to be the hero of heart, he is heartless and gutless. And if there's something going on Iris, he should be taking care of that for taking care of that first, not letting her. Oh,
That was the best thing. The best thing. See, Iris in the last episode, she made a woman disappear. Telia, whatever her name is, T's mother, and she freaks out. And basically, you see Sue, whatever her name is, Sue, tell her to go away because she needs to. She has a kind of time disease, and this happens sometimes, so you need to leave her alone. But ultimately, she comes back, grabs Iris once she's awake, and says, "No, this is what you did this to my mom. Well, get out of my way." Touches her, she fades from reality. Iris right now is gone. I know.
you know,
there are
I was
people
thinking, what if her fade powers would have stabilized the opposite and actually stabilized Iris?
what that light go off?
Oh, yes, budget cuts, bro. Sorry, we can't afford it. Light bulbs. Anyway, so yeah, this episode was pretty much. I want to love the show. Hey, you fixed the light. It must be a faulty wiring. You'll have to talk to that guy who went into the house before you.
Huh?
Yeah, the guy who lived all the stuff there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to give him a call.
Yeah. And tell him he still owes me a score bar.
I will. But actually, we now have to talk about the fact that we go through this long process, and ultimately, it looks like Caitlyn's right. They do rescue Ronnie, and it looks like she's right. But at the end of it, after Sue comes back and tells Flash Iris is gone, and he's just stunned there, and he's now grieving. We see, as Caitlyn is in Star Labs, there's a strange reading. She goes to check on Ronnie. He's not there. And she is led to their hangout room with a little kitchen area.
And that's the thing, which basically when she goes in, she goes by Ronnie, notice he's not there. They notice all the before when the black flame, when the lights kept going out, and she's basically falls into the main room where they have basically the cafeteria room where they have the juicer mixer and all that stuff. He's staring at you see Robbie staring at the way, and she's like, Robbie, did you hear that? And she's like, yeah, I did, because that was me calling out to you. And then we get the shocker. This actually might be one of the coolest villains too.
Visually, at least.
Yeah,
because
so
he reveals that
Ronnie. Basically that they were not Barry, but Cecile. Reason her thing is off because it's not Ronnie.
Yeah.
The one I said, because remember he said free me to Cecile, and when he I guess confronted her, ring man. Hey, this guy says basically this monster. It's Ronnie's eyes are glowing. He turns around, and he says, "Ronnie is dead, but when he died, he gave birth to me."
Yep, and he is now Deathstorm, and he looks really cool.
He looks great.
Yeah, but I am going to say it's probably going to end up being that, there's a little piece of Ronnie still in there, and Cecile was right all along, because that's what they have to do. And but
I guess
that ending was pretty cool. Getting to look at him was cool.
And looking at Duststorm, looking it up, for those who don't wonder, they did drop Blackest Night. I believe it was Allegra said that to actually Chester.
Yeah, because
she dropped the line Black.
Has,
yeah,
a panic because he's sharing technology, and so Allegra's like, "You shouldn't do that." And
it could be like your Blackest Night, in the blank, yeah, and yeah. So she says something along those lines. I caught it earlier. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are they gonna do this?" I have no idea with spoilers. What's going on as far as leaks and stuff. But yeah, so when they come this guy is from Blackest Night series. Have you ever read that? Blackest Night was basically where not black, is it Black
Lanterns?
Black Lanterns basically are resurrected basically deceased heroes from the multiverse. And they come back, and then yes, they had to fight against them. this led into the events of Whitest Night, with the rebirth of the start of the
Zach
whole.
likes that.
Yeah. I didn't say it,
I did.
but I'm not
But
disagreeing with that though. But
that's
yeah, so I just what I say. It's the character created by Jeff Johns. So all you guys who don't like Jeff Johns, I don't care. It's a cool character. I did. Yeah, and also apparently, but this ties into there was spoiler. Apparently, they're bringing in Red Death, who basically is, well, they can't do it because they can't have Batman on the show. But Batman from the Dark Knight Metals, he was he was from Earth 52. He basically was a speedster, and
he made himself into a speedster, and
yeah,
he's another evil Batman from that. But
So,
in here,
but they-
it'll
but-
probably be Barry's grief manifested as the Red Death.
probably. Yeah, well, it makes
Yeah.
sense because if Iris is gone, he's gonna cry.
Indeed.
Ding dong, Iris is gone. Woohoo.
Nah, she's gonna be back. But that is
She'll
it.
be black.
That is all. We're going to obviously stick with the show and keep reviewing it, but it is a bit of a chore. But at least we got a cool look at
Why can't shows be like this?
Deathstorm.
Happy and inspirational.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us. We hope this was informative and entertaining. At least that beginning was. And we will see you next time. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And now we say bye.
See you later.
Take on me.